Allora, eccomi, vedo un messaggio, sarà Niki, che dovrà scegliere il titolo nuovo. La vecchia era quello che è. Ok, eccomi. Buonasera Niki, va bene, dai. E cosa scegliamo stavolta? Cosa scegli? La stagione, la stampante intasata, un giorno di ferie. Sono tutti interessanti, quindi ammazzo. Io avrei fatto la stampante intasata, si vendicherà, o la pinzatrice. Però sono io che scelgo i titoli di merda. Adesso fammi spegnere la luce, se no non ci vedo un cazzo. Adesso pure addirittura il 4 siamo. Era qui schermo. Qual è il tuo? Fuoco che passione? Ah, noi io ricordo, siamo qui per fare il trofeo. Che l'altra volta ci siamo fermati perché non trovavamo la stanza 400 o qualcosa.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Il motivo era perché c'era questa stanza in più. Quindi torniamo al 2 e poi lo rifacciamo. 416 era questa la stanza, se non sbaglio. Sì, era la stanza 416, quindi stavolta sta qua dentro. Allora, comincio il gioco da capo, lo facciamo. Quelle spagnole, che cazzo se le vede quelle spagnole? Sono una merda totale, oh. Mamma mia. Quindi era soltanto da entrare nella stanza. Era tipo premere 5 volte qua.
Oh, please.
Ok.
Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort from a noble.
Adesso 50, poi l'altra porta, poi salire su scrivania. E poi mamma mia che palle. C'ho tanta paura che mi si rompa la X.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Che era qua, no? Sì.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Cos'è che posso premere? Visto che c'è quel cerchietto, penso si possa premere qualcosa. 437 488, eccolo qui.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
Che se si potrà mai entrare in quelle stanze, mi piacerebbe vedere un po' cosa succede.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Devo vedere qualcuno che sta a faccia e mi osserva, una cosa così.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Qui ce n'è una. No, non mi pare. Dillo.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it!
Sì!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Ora cosa dobbiamo fare? Pensiamo. I glitch non li porta aperti, penso che prima o poi potrei entrare, no? Così. Lui è sempre viola. Perché? Proviamo a tornare nella stanza nel 2, non lo so. Vediamo un po' che succede se entriamo. Come fare gli altri finali? Cioè non... Boh.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Qua non ci siamo.
Isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why there are so many possibilities, it could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I feel that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
E ci ho provato tutti quanti. Quindi se torniamo soltanto all'uscita che sta.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
Aspetta, mi pare che avessero detto che avevano aggiustato la macchina, mi pare.
That's an artistic statement. Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as...
Yeah!
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since...
Due trofei!
What the hell is going on? You got the trophy? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe. What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Credo che mi sia tutti quanti, tanto. Il book infinito, i collezionabili, epilogo, ufficio, decorazioni. Il casco lì, la merce tanto non si può comprare, la mappa, trofeo gratuito preso, player, ok, e il salto nel cerchio sì, fa tutto quanto. Allora l'uscita era qua, tipo c'era una scala, ecco lì.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one
Dovrei anche
single
ricominciare il
coherent
gioco,
video
cioè
game,
potrei
but
fare
I can
ricominciare
feel
a
it in
capo, tanto
myself.
fa tutto,
It's
però.
going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Casa di Danny.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
E quello è il buco del
sort
culo di
of...
Danny.
Okay.
Guarda quanto è grosso.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Il secondo buco
Who
di
am I
quello del
kidding,
culo di
Stanley?
Danny.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Quindi siamo tornati al 2. Ok. Vediamo un po' che succede. Se è cambiato qualcosa oppure posso tornare tipo al 3 o al 4, visto che stavolta c'era il 4. Ah sì, una volta che entri in effetti il mio titolo cambia anche il gioco, quindi sì. Vediamo un po'.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sempre nuovo contenuto. Devo entrare lì. Ora se ci vado che succede? Mi importa il 2 o il 3? Se mi porta il 3? Che mai visto che posso dare i titoli? Però salto non mi ha chiesto l'orario, vorrei far notare. Spero che non sia il 2. Che
You
sennò...
see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable
Si
and
deve
about how
ricominciare.
roundly disappointing.
Meglio. Diciamo che rivedere tutto quanto non mandava. Danny, prima di fare qualche finale, dimmi un po' cosa devo fare. Così, c'è un modo? Ce ne sono infiniti però, cavolo, non riesco a trovarne manco uno.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Prima devo cliccare su tutte le porte, va, mentre andiamo. Ora aspetta, questa qui.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Aspetta. No, ok, non posso manco cliccarci sopra.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sentivo lì la porta aperta, perché non posso entrare?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Non le tutte. Devo se riusciamo a farlo. Qualcosa di decente. Questo ho già premuto.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Questo non mi ricordo se lo stesso l'altra volta. Ma tipo qui, no? Non potevo pulirlo con il sapone, qualcosa. E vedermi specchiato. Ci sarà pure qualche finale diverso.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
No. Però non è più bello questo gioco, cioè non mi fa fare altri finali, non so come devo fare per farne altri. Cioè, so che ce ne sono un'infinità, ma cazzo, non riesco a trovarne, non so che cazzo gli devo fare. Soprattutto con e senza secchiello.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Non so cosa portare, Nicky. Diciamo che questo mi va di fare 3000 volte la stessa cosa.
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life.
Cioè, però pure te sarei d'accordo che fare 3000 volte questa cosa è un po' una palla.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
poi se per un attimo si apre, poi quando man vicino si chiude, non so se...
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your
provo a premere il 5 e poi provo a premere il tasto verde, anche se è dovuto sia così.
Alright, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Capito cosa cazzo
I'm
vuole?
sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Comunque c'è qualcosa da fare
You know
qui.
what? To hell with it.
Però non ho ancora
I'm
capito
going to put
cosa.
some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Premetivo 3
One
volte il
soul?
tasto rosso.
Do you have
No.
any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a
Io
spoiler
posso
for
fare
you.
qualcosa.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you
tipo il
for
3.
every moment that you're powerless. To see
Uno,
you
due.
made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control
Il
this
5
world
stella e il
for
3.
fun, but I'm going to destroy it first,
Eccolo.
so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Va bene.
Will you cling desperately to your frail
Boh.
life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment you fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
E vabbè. Allora, andiamo poi ai giochi che ci abbiamo. Allora, abbiamo Fortnite e Fall Guys, anche se mezzo ormai. E poi ci abbiamo Dead Cells, abbiamo Rocket League, abbiamo... Che altro abbiamo? Fammi vedere un attimo. Fall Guys, Fortnite, Rocket League, Dead Cells... Tematico Save, che tanto non so giocare. C'è anche Nickelodeon, ma oggi non me lo sto più toccando. Minecraft, le solite robe, insomma.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Poi
memo.
lì c'è sempre la porta aperta, il mio contenuto. Cioè, puoi fare un po' di rocket, quello che preferisci, per me è uguale. Ok. Il gioco non è bello così. Cioè, se devo andare a vedere su YouTube tutto quanto e qui ogni volta clicco, guarda come fa a cliccare. È tutto viola. Devo cliccare 5 volte viola.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
Vabbè, andiamo su qualcosa.